shadows follow me over the hills in the evergreen. Trade my soul for a chance to carry on into the wild. To the wild. Into the wild. Na, 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 na.
Accountant 2.
You like puzzles, Mr. Wolf? Ray King has been murdered. I need your help to finish the job he started.
It is an action thriller film directed by Gavin O'Connor. It is a sequel to the 2016 movie The Accountant, with Ben Affleck returning as Christian Wolf, the brilliant autistic accountant who is pulled back into chaos when a close ally is murdered. Teaming up with his estranged brother Brack, played by John Bernthal, Christian uses his lethal skills and razor-sharp mind to unravel a deadly conspiracy, putting them on a collusion course with deadly assassins. The sequel amps up the intensity with slick action sequences, clever plotting, and returning characters from the original movie. The film promises a grounded, gritty thriller with emotional weight and bone-crunching fights. If you loved the first movie, this follow-up is a must-watch. The Accountant 2 will be theatrically released on April 25th, 2025. The Amateur.
Charlie, I think you need to see this.
What is this?
Your wife has been killed.
It is a vigilante action spy thriller film directed by James Hawes. Based on the 1981 novel of the same name by Robert Little, the film centers around a CIA cryptographer, Charles Heller, played by Rami Malek, whose wife is brutally murdered by a group of terrorists. Using his knowledge of the CIA's secrets, blackmails his superiors into training him to become a killer and sending him on a mission to find and eliminate the terrorists responsible for his wife's death. As he embarks on a dangerous journey to seek revenge, he discovers a web of deception and conspiracy surrounding his wife's death, adding another layer of complexity to his mission. The film stars Kaitrina Balfe, Lawrence Fishburne, and Rachel Brosnahan, so expect sharp performances, international intrigue, and explosive action that keeps you hooked till the end. The film is scheduled to be released on April 11th, 2025. Warfare.
Alpha 2, we might have guys starting to move on our position.
Copy, we're getting a buildup of activity here too.
Yeah, I definitely see weapons at this point.
Yeah, we have definite massing.
It is a war action film directed by Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland. Based on Mendoza's experiences as a former U.S. Navy SEAL, the film follows on Real Time, a platoon of Navy SEALs on a mission through insurgent territory in 2006. It seeks to immerse the audience in the chaos and fear of war, using techniques like real-time action, intense sound design, and a focus on the emotional and physical toll of combat. The film stars Defero Wuntai as Mendoza, alongside Will Poulter, Cosmo Jarvis, Joseph Quinn, and others. Shot with a visceral boots-on-the-ground intensity, it will explore themes of duty, survival, and the psychological impact of war, aiming to redefine the war genre. G20.
To the governments watching, I've taken the G20 by force. When we launch Project Deepfake, we will reset the world's financial markets. You gotta read the words exactly as written. Quick beige fox. Quick beige fox. Quick beige fox.
It is an action thriller film directed by Patricia Riggin. The movie follows President Sutton, played by Viola Davies, as she fights to protect her family, her country, and world leaders during a high-stakes attack at the G20 summit taken over by terrorists. The film boasts an explosive combination of Oscar-winning talent and fan-favorite stars, and has already ignited a buzz among action aficionados, so get ready for one hell of an entertaining film. G20 movie will be available for streaming exclusively on Prime Video beginning April 10th, 2025. Freaky Tales.
Hi, I'm Sleepy Floyd.
Floyd's out there slicing people up with a sword.
Can you repeat that?
It is an action-comedy film directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. Set in 1987, Oakland, the film is structured as a series of interconnected stories, each exploring a different genre, including punk explosion, hip-hop musical, Tarantino-style gangster mayhem, and kung fu madness. It features a mix of characters including an NBA star, a corrupt cop, a female rap duo, teen punks, neo-Nazis, and a debt collector, all caught up in a series of events. The film stars Pedro Pascal, Jay Ellis, and Normani in her film debut. So expect action, comedy, music, and a heavy dose Bay Area attitude as these interconnected tales play out across real locations and historical backdrop. This one is for fans of retro vibes and street-level storytelling. While it might not be a traditional blockbuster, Freaky Tales was already buzzing after its Sundance premiere and was released in theaters on 4th of April 2025. Havoc.
I just came from a crime scene. 9 bodies.
I make one phone call. You and your friends go down for life.
It is an action thriller film written and directed by Gareth Evans. The narrative centers on Walker, played by Tom Hardy, an experienced investigator who, following a botched drug trade, finds himself interconnected in the criminal underworld. After being sent to save the estranged son of a politician, Walker discovers a convoluted network of intrigue and crime that could consume his entire nation. So Walker must fight his way through a criminal underworld, facing a vengeful crime syndicate, a crooked politician, and even his fellow cops. The cast also include Forrest Whitaker, Timothy Oliphant, Jesse Maley, and others in supporting roles. So get ready for an intense visual feast as Havoc explores a gripping tale of crime, atonement, and the struggle against system bribery. Netflix will release the struggle against system bribery. Netflix will release the film on April 25th, 2025.
Which one are you watching first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love high-stakes action as much as I do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more killer recommendations, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next one. Stay safe and keep the action rolling.